Hello and welcome to Me and My Golf TV. I'm Piers Ward and you've joined us on the 9th tee at the PGA Centenary Golf Course at Glen Eagles. Andy, it's time for Go Low.
It is time for Go Low, and this week we're bringing you 3 top tips to help you find more fairways. Let's take charge of your game. Okay, so welcome to this week's Go Low. This is where we answer questions on your game to help you go low.
Absolutely, guys, get involved. Go to the Facebook, go to the Twitter, go to Instagram, and also go to meandmygolf.com. Using the hashtag Go Low, post your questions, and we will hopefully do a video for you.
Yes, we will. Okay, so we are not at the Asprey today. We are at Glen Eagles, part of our sort of mini golf breaks tour with golfbreaks.com, and we've played some fantastic golf courses. We've played Kings Barnes, Carnoustie, the Torrance and the Kittocks at the Fairmont. A great little tour that we've done, so make sure you go and check some of those videos out there. Some great golf at fantastic venues. And
we are on the 9th tee now at the Glen Eagles PGA Centenary Golf Course, where they had the Ryder Cup just. This is a fantastic looking tee shot. And it's going to go very much in with our video in a moment, but Andy, it is actually a tough looking tee shot as well.
It is. I'm sure you can find the fairway.
Sure.
Hopefully. Okay, so we thought we'd bring to you a slightly different tip today, and this is mainly due to the fact that we've been on the course recently, Piers. Time of the year we're getting a lot of our golfers and our clients on the golf course, and we've seen that yes, there's things in their golf swing that are letting them down, but also their management of their game and their planning, you know, in terms of what they do before the shot to hit the fairway. So we're going to today bring to you 3 top tips to help you plan better that really is going to increase the chance of you hitting the fairway, Piers, aren't we?
Without doubt, without doubt. Yeah, I mean, you know, we see a lot, you know, as you said there, we talk about people, we work at their technique, get on the golf course, you look at their technique and it's not too bad, it's getting better, it's improving, and suddenly you go, oh my goodness, what are they doing here? Yeah. And you ask them, what are they doing here? And you're going, what are they doing here? Yeah,
and so they're not quite specific enough. So let's go through 3 real key things that we want to get into, Piers. But I think some of the mistakes that guys make, you know, let's say we get one of our clients on the tee, Piers, and we look down this hole, for instance. Yes. There's danger right, danger left. But most people will just stand there and just look at the fairway and sort of say, right, okay, I'm just going to aim for the fairway. They're not specifically picking the target out. They're not really imagining the golf ball, and their focus is wrong, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. So we're going to attack all those 3, aren't we? So we're going to create an image. First thing we want to do is create an image of the shot that we want to play. Okay. So I'm looking at this hole here and I'm thinking, well, the fairway, as you said, it sort of slides round to the right. The bunker on the right is nearer to me than the bunkers on the left, so there's a gap going with a nice little fade, effectively, for me being a right-handed golfer. So I want to imagine how the ball would fly on a good shot, which is like a power fade for me. So for me, and this is just for me as well, well, it'll be for some people as well, I'm a very visual person, so I will see the ball flight. I will see a stripe on that ball, like the Pro Tracer that we do in our videos, of that golf ball flying through the air, curving to the right, bending to the right, landing on the fairway, bouncing further to the right. That's how I would do it. Now I know when you do that, Andy, you'll have that ball flight, but you also have the feel of the contact, the feel of the swing. So almost the easiest way to do that is to remember a really good shot that you've hit and get that same feeling again, that strike, how it felt in your hands, and almost the feeling of being happy after you've hit it. And the other thing that other people will use a lot as well is the noise of the shot. So what it sounds like to rip it out the middle of that golf club, the ball fizzing off the club face, and maybe even your playing partner saying good shot, because that can all help to recreate the perfect scenario in your brain of the perfect image of that golf shot you want.
That sounds good. That's all we need to do.
That's all we need to do.
Okay, so let's
think about it and it'll work.
Imagine that perfect shot that you want to play. Step 2, Piers.
Okay, take dead aim. Okay. I think, you know, Harvey Pennick wrote about this in his book, the Little Red Book, about taking dead aim, making sure that you pick a specific spot. So ideally we want to pick something which is in the air. We're very lucky here at Glen Eagles, we've got these fantastic trees around the golf course. There's 2 big trees in the distance. Now if I'm looking at those there, I'm looking at the tree on the right and saying I want my golf ball to start on that line and then it's going to curve off that line.
So there's your target line. That's where you're going to set up.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Okay, so picking something high is really key. If you can't do that, then you're going to pick something
low. So it's to be specific, it's just about a yard right of the left-hand bunker. So, but that would be fine. But definitely for me, I'm going to go for that tree on the right.
And it still surprises us how many people just don't even pick a target. They go, oh, I'm going to hit it about at those bunkers. Be specific. Pick the smallest target possible. Your brain deals with that better as well.
I mean, not so much. I mean, I will actually pick the stripe that I want the ball to land on as well. So as part of my imagery, I'll make sure I've picked out the stripe that I want the ball to land on as well.
Step 3.
So from there, so let's just say I've actually done all of that, then I move into the shot. Now a lot of people, when they're over the golf ball, will work at their technique. Am I taking the club back properly? Oh yeah, Andy says I've got to get that club down here on the way down. So they work very much on their technique. Or they'll just look blankly out onto the fairway. So what we like to do is to stare at that target. So I'm going to stare at my target, and I'm still attaching the image to every time I stare out there. So every time I'm looking out at that target, I'm looking at the tree, I'm seeing my ball flight. And then from there I really want to commit to everything I'm seeing when I'm looking out in front of me.
Okay, so we've got 3 steps. We've got, first of all, imagine that perfect shot that you want to play. Number 2, take dead aim. Then really, it's really focus on that spot and then really commit to the shot. So those 3 steps, you know, putting technique aside, this is nothing to do with technique, it's all about getting you prepared as best as we can.
And you know what, our videos, our most popular videos are about stopping slice, about hitting the golf ball further, about getting better contact. And they are really important, of course they are, but this is actually as important as anything, isn't it? Being in the right mindset, giving yourself the right strategy to hit the best shots you can.
Getting in play, which is the important thing. So Piers, having said that, let's see if we can get this in play. That little fade that you're after.
So I've got my image already. I'm going to have a little practice swing. Again, for me, I'll have that image now as I've had that practice swing. Okay. Come back. Again, making sure everything's lined up. Some people can pick something on the ground in front of them. I don't always have to do that, generally. I'm okay sometimes at aiming at that tree.
Sometimes.
Okay. And then from there, this is the part I really like. And you see the best players in the world, they have a little waggle and they stare. They look at the ball, then they look up and they stare. And then we pull the trigger. That's gone a little bit left of the tree, not a lot left. Here it comes fading back. Yeah.
Left side of the fairway.
There we go.
Do you know what? And that's a good thing about that, Piers. It finished left of where you're aiming, but because you picked that specific target, there's a lot of danger on the right, you're still in play, where a lot of people wouldn't have.
Didn't even think about that one. No, absolutely, he's absolutely right there. So it's so hard to actually pick out that image and then deliver it, but at least give yourself the best possible chance.
Get working on those 3 steps. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Post any questions you have down below and we'll get back to them as soon as we can. And also subscribe to the channel below. Just click here for more videos every single week.
Absolutely guys, that allows you to also see the videos we've created on this trip as well. Carnoustie, Kings Barnes, Torrance, Kittocks, and of course Glen Eagles. Also, if you like those golf courses and you want to play those golf courses, go and visit our friends at golfbreaks.com and they'll sort you out.
Cheers guys.
Thanks for watching.